Tonight, hearts are hurting in Central Texas as a 2,000-acre wildfire has now destroyed 9 homes. Good evening, I'm Shannon Wolfson. One of the areas we're really concerned about tonight, Old Antioch Road in Smithville. This was one of the first streets people were ordered to evacuate 24 hours ago. We have crews across the region tonight, and we start with Erin Cargile in Bastrop. And Erin, you spoke with one woman who told you her home is gone.
Yes, that is right, Shannon. I spoke with her about 2 hours ago, a wife I interviewed yesterday, Teresa Murphy, and she said she is trying to stay composed on the outside, but is very shaken up on the inside. She thinks her home is gone. It's on Spring Hollow Trail off of Cottletown Road. She's just waiting on confirmation. I want to show you parts of our interview yesterday.
See, this is a new garage. Our garage burnt. Our travel trailer burnt to the ground.
Teresa was showing us what she lost in the 2011 wildfire and talking about how lucky she was at that time. Her home was one of only a couple saved on her road. Yesterday, she sprayed it down with water and had her car packed up and ready to go. It was filled with family heirlooms, including an old photo album, also a hope chest that dates back 4 generations. Sure enough, she and her neighbors had to evacuate earlier today as we were leaving her home yesterday. It appeared the threat was over. The smoke was moving in the opposite direction. But she said, oh no, we are not out of the woods yet. Anything can happen just like it did in 2011.
Then the wind changed and everything changed. Everything over here too.
And how right she was yesterday. I want you to take a look at the orange glow right now moving across the Bastrop County sky. Another very nice family are letting us camp out in their backyard right now. We're just 1 street west of Cottletown Road in the Alum Creek area. I spoke with a couple of families here, and they also are packed up and ready to go if they are told their street has to evacuate. Shannon, back to you.
Erin, thank you so much. Within the last hour, we spoke with a man who says his home was also one of the 9 houses destroyed by the fire on Old Antioch Road. Dennis Monager is in Austin for a work conference, and he got word from the fire department tonight his home is gone. Hearing rumors about the damage throughout the day, he says just made the whole situation worse.
Oh no, my house is burnt. Oh no, it hasn't burnt. Oh no, it's all gone. That was traumatic. More traumatic than I think anything at this point.
And as we mentioned earlier, several homes are now confirmed lost, but even more are in danger. Here is the latest from the Bastrop County Office of Emergency Management. 2,000 acres have burned. The fire only 10% contained tonight, down from 50 earlier in the day. 9 homes total have been lost, and authorities fear that number could grow. And people have lost their homes and others have left their homes. Not everyone is leaving. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi met one family who says they're going to put up a fight against this fire. Chris?
Shannon, a lot of people are doing exactly what we're doing, pulling off Highway 71 and taking a look at the flames that burn off in the distance, lighting up the night. And this is a night where there will be a lot of nervous waiting, no doubt. Even from a distance, you can see flames scorching trees, but more importantly, homes are also burning. This is a small community where most people know each other, and for those waiting nervously, they're depending on the first responders that they do know to report what's happening in the blocked off areas. We ran into Chelsea Kelly, who evacuated off Cottletown Road, but her husband stayed at their home and is going to try to protect it himself overnight if it comes down to it.
So he went and tried to pull up what grass he could, build a barrier around the house so it doesn't go to the house.
Why is he making the decision to stay?
We have no home insurance, so we don't, and he works all week, every week, doesn't really have the time to rebuild our home.
And it would normally be pitch black out here, but that orange glow is lighting up the sky. It will keep people up overnight, not only those fighting that fire, but the people who are waiting anxiously to see what may come of their home if it's in the area. We're live in Smithville tonight. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
Bastrop County wasted no time declaring this an official disaster. That designation paves the way for all local agencies to work with each other during the disaster, and it authorizes spending on first aid and assistance. This lasts 7 days unless the judge renews it, and it's a good indicator the county will seek funding from the state or FEMA. Something that could help with funding and resources is a trip from Governor Greg Abbott, who is already scheduled for a briefing in the disaster area in the morning. When wildfires hit Bastrop and several other Central Texas communities in 2011, then Governor Rick Perry had to rush back to the state, stepping away from his presidential campaign. His aerial tour resulted in a request to the president for federal assistance.